Liam, what happened between us? It was incredible, and I don't regret it, but it was based on a huge misunderstanding. We have been through so much, and if you tell Hope the truth, so many lives will be turned upside down. I know it's gonna be hard for you to keep this secret, but for everyone's sake, you have to do it. You can't tell Hope we slept together.
Finn and the neurosurgeon are in with Thomas. There hasn't been a setback, has there?
Thomas is doing great. Actually, according to him, he's leaving the hospital tomorrow.
Oh. Well, someone's being a little overly optimistic, aren't they?
You know my son, when he sets his mind to something.
I know. I actually was just about to head to the cafeteria. Can I grab you anything? I know you haven't really eaten.
It's very nice of you. No, I'm okay. I think I'm more tired than hungry. But you should go. You've been here as long as I have.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of want to wait to hear what Finn and the surgeon have to say, but I mean, they'll update you after examining him, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look, I know how difficult this must have been for you.
It's part of being a parent, I guess, right? Take care of your kids when they're young and take care of your kids when they're older. That's what we do.
I'm well aware.
I know. Beth is very lucky to have you. And so is Douglas. I remember when he came here from New York. His mom had just died and he was lost. Poor little kid, and he was all alone, and he found you. You gave him hope, literally. It could be somebody else. It could be his mommy, someone that would love him unconditionally. Douglas is very lucky, and so is Thomas. And everything you've done to him, the care you've showed him after everything he's done to you, takes a very special person. And I don't just mean hope for the future. I mean just you being a human being, being there for him. And I'm very grateful. Because without you, he wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, I still can't believe what happened to Thomas. I mean, a subdural hematoma?
It's scary, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wonder how long he'll be in the hospital for.
Wonder how long it'll be before he can design again.
Yeah. I mean, are you worried that there might be some type of long-term impact on him from the surgery?
No. According to Rich, Thomas is expected to make a full recovery. How long that'll take, I don't think the doctors have said yet. Meanwhile, work continues on Hope for the Future.
Yeah, well, without one of its two top designers.
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to pick up the slack until Thomas is well enough to return to work. And I'm glad, and he's gonna be okay.
I'm sensing a, but.
But part of me will never forgive Thomas for lying to you. For manipulating your emotions. For hurting you.
Yeah, I wish you'd been there when I was going through all that.
Would you have opened up to me?
If I had.
Then I would have taken care of Thomas personally. What he did to you? How my cousin used you? Zoe? No man should ever treat any woman like that. Especially considering how special you are.
Hey, you two. Oh, am I interrupting something? I am, aren't I?
You really are a good dad.
No, stop. On a really good day, I'm average. But you're exceptional. And not just as a parent, as a person, as a human being. And I don't think I ever saw that before. Because somebody wrongs me, I hold a grudge forever. But you find a way to get past it. You did with Thomas. And I need to thank you for that. And what you've done for my grandson, what you've done for all my sons. Thank you.
Thomas loves Douglas, and Douglas adores his father. It's been really wonderful watching the two of them rebuild their relationship together. Little boys need their dads. But the big boys do too. And you have been there for Thomas every step of the way. He really is lucky to have you as a father.
I want to make sure we're on the same page with something. Thomas opened up to me about what happened with the mannequin.
Okay, we need to get back to the hospital. I want to check on Thomas, and I'm sure Hope is there waiting for you.
Kelly is for sure cool staying over at April's, right?
Oh, yeah, I talked to April's mom. They're having a great time.
Okay.
Liam, when we walk out that door, there is no turning back. This is the best decision for everyone under the circumstances, okay? And I know you're conflicted right now. I don't take pleasure in this, but too much is at stake here. So many lives would be destroyed. Beth's family would be ripped apart. Liam, what happened between us? It was based on a huge misunderstanding. We will always cherish that moment. We will never forget it. But you cannot tell Hope. It would break her heart. Liam, don't tell her.
Well, now I know why it was so intense when I walked in. The news about Thomas and his surgery. How long is he going to be laid up?
I don't think anyone knows at this point.
Oh, and you said he'll make a full recovery?
Yeah?
You know, one thing's for certain, it won't be the same around here until he's back. You know, no matter what people think about Thomas, not only is he uber talented, but there's also never a dull moment when he's around.
You say that in a good way?
Yeah, of course.
After everything that he did to you?
I've moved on, Paris.
I know. It just blows my mind, the level of concern you have for a guy who burned you as badly as Thomas did.
Look, people forgave me for what I did. And honestly, I would be a complete hypocrite if I didn't do the same for Thomas. And you know what? I've turned the page.
Right. You're engaged to Carter, and you're happy now.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I just hope Thomas has a full recovery. And I really do wish him some happiness, too.
Isn't my sister amazing?
Yeah, she's all right. No, of course. She is.
Well, there's reason to be optimistic, but we don't want to get ahead of
What is
ourselves.
it? What's wrong?
Nothing, everything's fine.
Finn and Dr. Springer just finished examining Thomas.
Your brother's doing really well. We're very pleased.
Yes, he even started pestering the nurses about going home soon.
That sounds like Thomas. Can I see him?
Tomorrow, okay? He needs a good night's rest to aid in his recuperation.
What's wrong, Dad?
It's your brother told me about what happened with the mannequin. That was a little strange.
Yeah, but Ridge, I mean, Thomas, he went through a very serious brain injury, you know, a lot of trauma.
I know that, and I told him he didn't have to be embarrassed about it.
Yeah, I basically tried to tell him the same thing.
I'm just glad that his delusion with the mannequin didn't cause any problems for you guys.
It's been a long day. Why don't everyone go home and get some rest?
I'm going to stay here a little longer if that's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. And so is he. Because you, Finn. Thank you, man. You're a keeper. I gotta take this.
I'm off now. Do you want some company?
I like that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go change.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab some coffee.
Well, that's a good idea for a model. I'll just flank. What about a little bit more fullness over here?
Yeah, totally.
A shorter hemline.
Definitely.
What about the asymmetrical neckline?
Daring.
Too daring? Or just enough?
Just enough.
Wow. It's like both of you can just know what the other one's thinking before they even say it.
Well, Zende is a very intuitive designer. And plus, I'm pretty easy to read. Well, about most things, anyway.
Well, I guess that's why both of you work so well together. You guys get each other.
I think we work so well together because Zoe loves all of my designs. Your sister has impeccable taste.
Well, that is what makes a good team. Mutual respect and admiration. Forrester's lucky to have found that in you two.
Thanks, Nanette, for helping out with Kelly. Can I give her a kiss for me before she goes to sleep? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Is Kelly enjoying her sleepover?
Oh, yeah, she and April are having so much fun together.
Well, maybe we can take him to the zoo on my next day off. Repay April's mom for pitching in at the last second.
You would do that to little rambunctious girls at the zoo? You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
Probably not. But hey, if I want to be a dad one day, I gotta learn. Besides, then I get to spend a little more time with Kelly's mom. So that's the added bonus.
What are you doing?
Helping you out so you can finally sit down. Process everything that's happened.
Yeah, they're both out like lights.
I think Mom and Aunt Donna wore them out.
Yeah. Well, how many games of leapfrog did Brooke say they played?
I wish I were here for that. I think that would have been good for a lot of laughs.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll hear all about it from the kids in the morning.
Mom just texted. She's on her way to the hospital to be with Ridge. Which reminds me, I forgot to ask.
About what?
Your conference call, how it went. Ridge told me that's why you left the hospital, and I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, no, it is for the time being.
Are you okay?
Why?
Well, I just wasn't sure if you're feeling like how I'm feeling. You know, you never know what's going to happen. You know, you could be told something that just completely turns your world upside down.
Dad says Thomas is still resting. Brooke and Eric are with him now.
But you're still concerned.
Could have lost my brother.
Yeah. But you didn't. You know, Thomas, he made it through. And there's no reason to think that he won't continue to improve. As his physician, I know.
You're such an amazing doctor. And you have such great bedside manner.
I know that you have been through a lot, you know, with all this, Effie.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Want to talk about it?
I'm just tired.
That's understandable. Look, if I can help you in any way.
You already have. You saved my brother. Finn, I was so scared. I didn't know if my brother was going to pull through. All the worst case scenarios kept popping up in my mind. I just had to keep telling myself, everything's okay. Finn's in there. He's not going to let anything happen to my brother. And you didn't. He's alive. Douglas has his father, and it's because of you. I'll never be able to thank you enough, Finn. I'm never going to stop thanking you.
I'm gonna get you a drink.
I am so unbelievably grateful that Thomas is going to be okay. To think that I might have had to tell Douglas that he lost his father too.
Hey, I know I'm biased because you're the woman I love, the woman I married, and the woman I'm raising a family with. But you are an exceptional human being. Your capacity just to care about Thomas, just to care about him after everything he's done, your capacity for forgiveness. You're one of the most understanding people I've ever known. And I think that's one of the things I admire about you most. And I don't quite know what I did to deserve you. But I'm grateful just to be in your life. And I hope you never doubt that. Or my love for you. And I hope that I never disappoint you again.
Well, I hope I don't disappoint you either. Liam, you are one of the most honorable and devoted men that I know. And how could I doubt your love and commitment to me and our marriage? How could I? You show me every day how much you love me and how devoted you are to our marriage. I trust you with my heart, Liam. I know you will never let me down.